Hello, and welcome to this week's episode of the Kanc Connection, where we bring you the latest news from around the Lin-Wood Public School. My name is Haley, a senior at Lin-Wood High School. Today is Friday, October 4th. Thank you for joining us. Back on September 17th, Lin-Wood middle and high school students took a trip to Lancaster Fairgrounds for a career fair, exploring different kinds of local trade occupations. Students were able to learn more about careers in construction, law enforcement, such as the state police and fish and game, becoming an electrician, and more. At this fair, there were booths for all of the different trades. They had a number of fun activities to see and even a scavenger hunt. By the end of the day, students had a great time and spent most of the day at the event. If you are a fan of Lin-Wood graduate Madhav Patel's Madhav Movie Minutes, then you'll love this new interpretation called Travis's Primetime. Freshman Travis Rompery reviews a minute in some sort of movie in some sort of minutes. Taylor, roll the video.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Travis's Primetime. Okay, the movie starts out fairly simple. Oh, come on. Okay, movie starts out fairly simple. It's a family, yada yada, they get into an argument. As time goes on, as you know, every family movie has this. A bunch of killer robots attack and swarm, and so killer robots attack. Your family basically loses it. Another family's kidnapped. The world's being kidnapped by robots. Don't know why I took off my hat. And then they manage to get in an SUV-looking thing. I don't know what it is. It might be a family wagon. And they drive off, trying to escape the robots. And things go fairly well until they get to a diner, I think. What happens is family drives off, and eventually they ram into a bunch of robots just standing on the street as one does. Jeez, it sounds like a zombie movie. It sounds like a zombie movie, kind of. So they go into the diner. Okay, they go into the diner. They escape the robots, kind of. And then a family tries to escape the diner, as one family does. And there's like this quote-unquote perfect family. So they try to escape. They go barreling out the window, as normal people do, and they get kidnapped by the robots and get floated into the sky and never to be seen again, you know? So, they escape the robots for like the second time by now, I'd bet. And then, right, that's on me. So they drive off into the sunset to face the villains. And along the way, they go to a mega mall. And simply enough to describe that scenario, then they go off to fight the villain and win the day. Yay! And there's a lot of emotional conflicts and a dog that looks like a pig bread loaf thing. Watch the movie. It's called Mitchell's vs. the Machines. Correct me. Go on. Be gone. It's just bad. Oh, come on!
This previous week, Lin-Wood Middle and High School journeyed across the street to Jean's Playhouse, where we saw a production of Shakespeare's play, The Tempest. Advice to the players produced the show and did something that a tad bit different with this production. They took a modern interpretation of the classic tale and also took some liberties with the use of non-traditional casting. Students and teachers had different opinions on the production. Some liked the modern twist, but others didn't like that as much because it didn't feel authentic. Also, one of the actors was struggling with remembering their lines, but never broke character. We are very grateful to have a theater so close to our school. We'd like to thank Jean's Playhouse and advice to the players for making this production possible, and thank you for inviting our school to see this play. Earlier this week, Fiji and I had a chance to talk to some students about last weekend's homecoming. Let's take a look back on what they had to say.
So for homecoming this year, soccer-wise, the most important thing is having one of our biggest crowds, and it's really important to us as girls because during the normal season we don't have crazy big crowds, and for homecoming that's a good opportunity for us to show off our skills. And with us being fairly strong this year, I think that's very important.
I love homecoming. It provides an opportunity for students, former students, to come back and celebrate the school, celebrate our teams, traditions like fundraising for the classes. It's usually a great time.
Pretty excited because my class is selling a lot of good things. Like?
We're selling coffee, apple cider, and root beer floats, and just a bunch of drinks.
Nice. Is there anything special about this homecoming?
We're having a bonfire instead of a dance this year.
Overall, homecoming is just a good time to just spend with friends, family, and the rest of the community.
Nice. Thank you so much.
On Friday, we wrapped up Spirit Week with the pep rally. Let's take a look at some sights and sounds from the fun event.
The Lin-Wood. All right, y'all know what to do.
As always, homecoming was a great weekend. That was well attended. With that, we will conclude our show for this week. For the Kanc Connection, my name is Haley Sauls. We look forward to bringing you more stories from around our schools. We hope everyone has a great weekend. See you next time.